Hey, it's Bob. I'm an art teacher teaching ceramics at an arts nonprofit out in Oregon. I get asked often about these wheels from my students who are looking for an entry level wheel, and there are not a lot of reviews of them on YouTube. These are the kind of standard generic wheels, no name, come from China, inexpensive. They're advertised on eBay and Etsy and Amazon. So, anyway, this one came up as $135, new reconditioned, including shipping with Prime on Amazon. And I thought, you know what? I've spent more money on worse things. I'll give this a go just to see what it's like. So here's a little review. What do I think? Oh, I don't know. Kind of mixed. So the quality on it's not great. It's a sheet metal box. The controls on the side, don't feel very expensive. It does, however, have a forward and reverse. It does have a breaker. So reverse is over here, stop, forward. One rule is you always let the wheel stop before you change directions if you ever do that. It does. It feels solid. Would I say it feels well made? No, it feels cheap, but it does feel solid. It does have a grounded 3-prong plug, and that's nice. It's not very finished in here, which means that I am going to be wrapping these power cords because I do not want the covering of these cords wearing down and anything electric coming into contact with anything metal. The splash pan along the lines of finishing, that's not a very finished edge. I would love to have seen a rolled edge, or at least well sanded. This is kind of a sharp edge, and if you rest your forearms on your splash pan like I do, not very comfortable. So I'll be taking a sanding block to those. Anyway, neither the splash pan nor the wheel head is removable. However, if you're going to be in pottery, you should learn how to clean, and it's cleanable. There's enough room. The wheel head itself is 9.5 inches. The interior dimensions of the splash pan is just under a foot, which means most traditional bats, at least the ones I have, aren't going to fit in there. You're going to need at least, at most, probably about 11-inch bat if you like to throw in bats. It does not have bat pins preset. You can put them in, a metal bit. We'll go through that. It's not an especially thick wheel head, but a bat pin with some washers, they should hold. Anyway, my thoughts on the wheel as far as use. Well, as I said, the foot pedal is very lightweight. It feels very lightweight. It does not feel saggy or loose, though. It does seem to work. So I turn this puppy on. There's a little bit of a lag between when you push down and when the wheel goes, but that's no big deal. The foot pedal does seem pretty sensitive, and it does offer a full speed range of control as I gradually speed it up. Top speed is easily fast enough to center most things in cone and collar. Kind of the guide of a good engine is how slow it can go smoothly. Not too bad, actually. I'd say that's acceptable. I threw a couple of pieces a little bit ago. These are about 3.5 pounds, 12 inches across, 10 inches across, and I'm guessing about 7 inches tall. Very firm clay, and the wheel had easily enough power to handle that, getting centered and collared and coned and all the bit. So I would say so far, not too bad. What is my feeling on the wheel? Well, if you think you really want to do pottery, buy a good quality wheel. This is not it. Okay? If you're just trying it out, and let's say you don't have access to an arts nonprofit due to COVID, or for whatever reason, and you just want to try it out, if you can find one of these for under $200, they don't come with a guarantee. I mean, there's usually, like Amazon, you have a 30-day. But, would it be worth it? I'd say probably. I'm going to give this a month, put some pins in the wheel head for bats, and throw in it fairly regularly, put it through some paces, put some good hours on it, and see how it holds up, just for giggles. If it holds up to a month's worth of real pottery work, I'd say, yeah, totally worth the money. If it doesn't, well then, I have some fun bit of scrap to do with what I will. Anyway, wanted to just kind of give a heads up and my feelings on these kind of cheap wheels. The first impression, not bad. I've worked on worse wheels by a long shot. I look forward to seeing how it holds up. Anyway, that's Bob. That's my report from beautiful Oregon. Y'all take care, and I hope that was helpful. Bye.